All right, what's up guys? We're here at the Netflix house in Dallas, at the Galleria. We're gonna go check it out. Gonna go try and showcase some of the stuff off. We're gonna do the Stranger Things experience today, try some of the food, and let you guys know how it is and showcase some of the things that they have to offer today. And yeah, I'll let you guys know how it all is. Cinematic shots. Oh, look at that. One thing I learned is just take as much random footage as you can, because when you talk,
can never have too much.
So outside they have characters. They have a Demodog from Stranger Things, then a Demogorgon here, these cool little vinyl figures. Then they have the character from Wednesday. The One Piece characters, there's Luffy right here. And then they have the Squid Games piggy bank with the Squid Games character right here. And these are pretty big figures. Probably like 6 foot tall. Pretty cool figures. We got a throne from Bridgerton here. I'm not too familiar with the show. Then they have a sign that says Sparkle from Within. And it says MasterCard sign. And it says priceless. And you can come in here and some photo ops in the back here over by the elevators. We're gonna try the food first. Here's the menu. It says Netflix Bites. And then right here we got our openers. We got our killer onion dip. Oop. Right here is the openers, the killer onion dip, the Netflix plot twist, the red bite, green bite, which we did order, the red bite, green bite. Then they have sides, which would be the popcorn, the Korean snack mix, and the fries or tots. And then for greens, they have fling salad, garden greens, Caesar salad. Then pizza, they have margarita pizza, pepperoni pizza, and then a perfect pickle pie, which sounds interesting. And then the house favorites, they have grilled cheese with tomato soup, the Hellfire Club, the super vibey chicken sandwich, the Grand Line fish sandwich, which I think is from One Piece, the WWE Smash Burger, and the Hangover Cure, and then the French toast. And then for the red plate specials, they have the Hunter X Ramyeon noodle, the Sweet Magnolia's chicken and waffles, the steak frites, and cauliflower tacos. And then for the kids, they got double cheeseburger, butter noodles, chicken tenders, cheese pizza. And then I think for desserts on the back, yep, they have a USS Butterscotch, house popcorn cake, rest in chocolate, summer skies blueberry pie, and scoops of white milkshake. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but I'll let you guys know. Despite it's now pouring, they got their alcohol menu here. I'm not gonna go through each of these one by one, but I will show these here. And then for their cocktails, they have all of these down here. All right, so we got the red bite, green bite as our appetizer. It's just chicken nuggets, it looks like, with 3 different types of sauces. It didn't say on the menu what the sauces were. And then there was a little pack
right there.
That you spin and you can play a game deciding what sauce you want to play. Oh, and then it says here, It says here, the green is mild, yellow is medium, and red is spicy. And then you make it a game by spinning this, and whatever it lands on you, use up here. All right, so the sauces don't really have flavors described to them. The green one is like minty. The yellow one tastes kind of like a coconut curry mixed with like a honey mustard. Then the red one, it said it's spicy, but it's really not spicy. It's like a kind of a smoky ketchup with a little bit of spice to it. But I definitely like the yellow sauce the best. And then here's the steak frites. I got it medium rare. I'll cut into it and let you guys know how it looks. Here's the Hellfire Club. It's basically just a turkey club. It has turkey, bacon, lettuce on it from what I can see, and some cheese. And it comes with fries, and then there's a pickle on top with a little sign that says Hellfire Club. All right, so we just finished eating the food. I got the steak frites, and my friend got the Hellfire Club. He really enjoyed the Hellfire Club. He said it was really good. The steak frites was okay. I'd maybe give it like a 6 out of 10. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. The French fries were, some of them were really good. Some of them were just really soggy. And the sauce on top of the steak itself was like a very minty kind of chimichurri sauce, which I didn't think really meshed well with the steak. And I don't think it was cooked well. I ordered it medium rare. And it was definitely like over well done. But I think the best part of the meal, for me at least, was the red bite, green bite appetizer with the chicken with all the different sauces with a little game to play. But now we're gonna head downstairs and go to the Stranger Things experience. All right, we're about to go into the Stranger Things Face the Dark escape room. I'll let you guys know how it is after. There's no filming inside, but I'll let you guys know how it is. So we're heading into the replay section, which is basically like a big arcade with Netflix themed things. Right here we got a Netflix Stranger Things pinball machine. We have a Wednesday Addams claw machine, a Happy Gilmore arcade game right here. Then there's basically just a bunch of arcade games for all of the different Netflix IPs. Then there's this cool looking robot dude. And the whole game is you press these buttons, you try to help him out. They have a little mini game back there. I'm not too sure what Sakamoto's is. They got a photo booth. And then all the way back there, they have basketball. They have some other stuff back there as well. One Piece game where you shoot water or something to get these ducks up to the front. That's One Piece East Blue Racers. You pump water through there and it just, whoever gets the duck up to the front first wins, I guess. And then they have a game here where you come down here and you get the matching shape from this little bucket down here, and you put them up in the into the right shape here. And I think you have to do it in a certain time, and it'll change colors and you win a prize. Over here we got the KO corner. Not working right now, but a little boxing machine over here. And then they have a little basketball machine where you just shoot the basketballs in. And all these are with credits, by the way. You buy them up at that machine right there, and then it buys credits. And it's like an arcade. And then this game is like a maze where you have to get that ball over there, right there at the end up to the middle. And this whole table moves. It's pretty cool. They have a Stranger Things experience. Stranger Things echoes from the Upside Down escape room. It's 2 to 6 players. It goes up to 10 minutes, and it's 40 credits a player, which a worker told us was $10. So it's $10 for this other Stranger Things experience, which is separate from what we did. It's like a mini escape room. Cool game, Floor is Lava game, where the floor lights up and you have to avoid the lava. We have another Army of the Dead escape room, which is Army of the Dead Stealth Heist. 2 to 4 players up to 10 minutes, which is also $10. And then you tap your game card right here, and it'll unlock the door for you guys. Sakamoto's minigame, it's like a stalking the shelf kind of game, where you get all the stuff up off the floor and you have to navigate it into the shelves here, corresponding to each individual picture, and put them on the shelves. And here we have a restaurant, which we ate at earlier, which I'll give the review on, or which I already did. And then you come back down to the right, and this is the exit. You just go down these stairs here, out to the main entrance of the parking lot. But this staircase is really cool. I love these chess pieces up here, floating upside down from the roof. They have the Squid Games characters. They have the Stranger Things lights over there. I think that lady's from Bridgerton with the painting. And they have all the different IPs showcased up here. And then they have the hand from the Adam show right here, which you can actually go in and it's a photo op. You can go under it. Then back around the corner on the left side and the right side of the stairs is where you get to the experiences to experience the Stranger Things room and the Squid Games room. And then this is right in the front entrance. And then the only bathroom on the property will be right here. So if you're upstairs, you have to come downstairs for the bathroom. And over here they have some to-go orders. So you can order from the kiosk over here and get some food to go, but you can't sit down and eat them inside. If you want to eat them inside, you have to see a hostess for seating. A little exhibit here for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. And there's some stories about this piece of clothing right here that was used in the movie, I'm pretty sure. And then there's some floating papers. And then that's the scale battery model back there. Then the creature's silver skull mask right there. And then the creature's silver rib cage and some of the in-world art. Yeah. And then if you don't buy your tickets online ahead of time, they have a lot of these kiosks where you can buy your tickets for the Stranger Things and the Squid Games experiences as well. And then they also have some merch from your favorite shows, like Squid Games right here. They have this shirt that says Squid Games Run, and then that price will be $29.99 for that. And then they have some of these little dolls here of the characters, and you can get yourself a jumper from the show. Let's see what the price is on this one. It will be $49.99, and they have a baseball cut tee that says Jump Rope, which is pretty cool. Happy times are always short-lived. That's a cool one. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, they have the Creel House Lego set here as well. So if you don't want to go to the Lego store, you can pick this up as well, alongside a huge Demogorgon plushie. And here's an example of the set all built with the minifigs in front of it. And then they have a cool little set piece for Stranger Things with some grandfather clocks and some floating stones, showcasing some of the merch here, as long as the Lego set. And it's the biggest section of merch. All of this right here is Stranger Things. They have a little statue of Vecna down here, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty good. And then they have some of these little puffy stickers from Stranger Things. Then they have a Demogorgon pin, Hellfire Club coffee mugs, little radios, and a baseball cut Hellfire's Club tee for, let's see the price here, $39.99 for that. And you can get yourself some socks, some tumblers, some other shirts here. This one's actually pretty cool. It's the radio station that was in the last season. And then that price is $29.99. That's not bad. And then they have all the different Funko Pops that you could want. Steve Harrington in a car. They have Holly, Eleven, Vecna, Mr. What's-It, Will, and then Lucas, Mike, Dustin, Jim. There's all of them on display right there. Then they also have this shirt, which is also $29.99. Yeah, some of this merch is pretty cool. And then it's basically just shirts all the way down here and then some various merchandise all for Stranger Things, and as well as down here. They have a cool Eddie Munson shirt right here. It says The Upside Down, Hawkins, Indiana, one night only. That's a pretty cool shirt. You can get a little flashlight to help find the Demogorgons, sponsored by Energizer. And then up there at the top, along the top there, they have the characters from the worlds as well. And right here they have the chilies, all these just different stuffed animals from each of the different worlds represented here. Got One Piece, Stranger Things, all on this side, and then we have Wednesday, and then we have K-pop Demon Hunters right here. And then on the other side over here, we got some snacks. Some Bridgerton Mayfair Toffee popcorn, some spiced brandy black tea, and then Love and Bloom green tea, all from Bridgerton. And then they also have the Funko Pops from Bridgerton down here. And then they have some of the mugs, as long as a book inside Bridgerton. They have some, and then they have some Dallas-inspired merch here on the back of the little bowl. And this is local flavor Dallas, cowboy core collectibles, and local lore. Everything is bigger here. And then they just have some Texas-specific merch, like this cup with the cowboy riding the horse. And then it's basically just that same artwork on everything. And then sadly for my One Piece fans, there's just this little tiny section here for One Piece. They just have one black shirt, a cream shirt with the little boat on it, and then a red sweatshirt, some of these magnets, and then some graphic tees down there as well. And then out here, they have K-pop Demon Hunter's statue of the cat and the little crow out here before you enter in from the Galleria. So we just finished going to the Netflix house in Dallas today. We just tried some food. We tried some of the experiences. We went to the Stranger Things experience. It was about an hour-long walkthrough, which I thought was really cool. It was a blend of like an escape room in the middle, and then it went to kind of like a haunted house, and then at the end it was kind of like a watch-along show portion where you were like kind of interacting with the actors. And I thought it was really cool. The actors were great. I thought the theming was really good. The story was pretty cool. Only thing is at the beginning, it was kind of just like everyone roams and does their own thing. There's not really any like rhyme or reason to it. But other than that, I thought it was amazing. I thought the food could have been a lot better. The steak frites that I had wasn't great, especially for being the most expensive thing on the menu. I wasn't expecting a lot, but I just wanted to try it and see how the level of the food was here. I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but cameraman behind the camera really liked his Hellfire Club. He said it was great. And then our appetizer, the red and go bites, whatever they called them, I think that's what they called them, had the 3 different sauces. That was pretty good. I liked them. But yeah, everything in there was really cool. It was really unique. A lot of the signs were really cool, especially up on the second floor with the neon. The whole little arcade section with the dedicated IP games was really unique and cool. And then they had separate experiences in there. If you don't want to pay a full $40, you could pay like $10 to do another experience. And yeah, overall I thought it was pretty cool. It's a unique thing to have in Dallas. And as you can see behind me, the scale of it's huge. It took us about 2 hours to see everything and do everything in there. And we still haven't done the Squid Games experience, where you get to do an hour-long experience doing the Squid Games games from the series. So maybe we'll come back and make another video on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you'll want to see in the next one.